Hi, this is a quick video on how to organize and keep your mail a little straighter, especially for those things that are important that you want to make sure that you don't lose. I'm currently on a kind of a dummy mail account because mine's already set up to do all this, and I wanted to show you how to do it and how to organize it. So let's say that every single time I get an email from Gene Brower. It's the most important email I could ever get. And so I've got an email from Gene right here that I want to put into a folder so that I don't ever miss emails from Gene. And there may be anyone that falls into that category, whether it's the principal email, whether it's a student's emails. You can make a rule to put them in to folders. They're not really called folders in Gmail, they're called labels. But let's go ahead and do Gene. So I'm going to click on an email and I'm going to go over here to the right where the three dots are on this email, and I'm going to say filter messages like this. So in this case, it's auto defaulting to ones that go to the staff. I'm going to change that. I'm going to say up here under the from, if it's some Gene Brower, oh, I started Brow, there we go. If it's from her, I'm going to do this thing. So you could have it be from a person or have words in, or to, well, it's going to be to you. Subject in the subject line even just has the words, these words in it. And then I'm going to say create filter, and then I've got a filter now. Now what am I going to do with it? So I'm going to apply the label, and it says choose label, and I've got labels already made, but I'm going to make a new label, and I'm going to say important stuff from Gene. And you can see you also have the ability to nest that under other things, so I could nest it under National Trail Mail if I wanted to, if I had some other kind of folders that I wanted to have folders within folders. I'm not going to do that right now. So that's the first thing. I'm going to apply that. You can also say, hey, apply this to all the matching conversations I already have. So there's 25 other ones. I'm also going to apply that label to those. And you've got some other options here. Skip the inbox. So basically, it's not even going to show up in my inbox. If I click that, what's going to happen instead is just going to go over that folder that I can go, and I know every day I'm going to check on that important messages from Gene. Maybe I want to star everything from Gene to say, this is super important. I can't archive starred stuff. It's always going to show up in the starred group so that every single time things come in from Gene, it's going to be starred and show up over here in the starred mail as well. I could also say, you know what, this person is spamming me and I don't want to get their mail anymore. I could even say delete it, which doesn't really make sense with that one as well. But if you've got like a salesperson that emails you all the time, or you're getting junk mail from somebody all the time, you can say delete it, and every time it comes in, it goes right to the trash. You can also say, hey, never send stuff from Gene to spam. It's always going to be important. So I'm always going to put this label on it. I never want her things to go to spam, no matter what it is. And you can see these other things. Always mark as important, never mark as important, and categorize as something else as well. So you've got all those things that you can do, and it's going to apply it every single time a mail that matches what you just said, it gets to you at the same time. So I'm going to say skip the inbox, apply the label, never delete it, and I'm going to say create filter. And now all the things that just fit that are now in this important stuff from Gene label. So if I go into important stuff from Gene, all of this stuff is from Gene, and it's now in that important stuff from Gene. Now, her stuff is not going to show in this mail. You see there's nothing. They disappeared from here in my inbox as unread because they just go there now instead. I build a whole bunch of different mail rules so that I know those things from Mr. Eiler and Mr. Fisher and Mrs. Couch and Mr. Eels, and basically the entire administrative staff team goes into an important starred thing to make sure I can't miss them. And then other things go into folders like this to make it so, especially when you get lots of emails a day, sometimes it's easy to miss things and it's hard to find them. Now it's not hard to find. I just know I can click on important stuff from Gene, and every email that's come from Gene is now in one nice, succinct, organized place for me. I thought I should point that out. If you build mail rules as mail comes in, then when you go to your mail, it's all nice and clean, and only everything's organized that you could be looking for, and I always know where to find those things that I'm looking for as well.